A very good morning, dear children. I am Shivika Arora, your class teacher. I hope you all are doing fine, staying at home and staying healthy. So, children, the subject which I'm going to teach you today is English literature. This is your literature textbook. If you are having the textbook at home, you can open page number 21 in your literature textbook. I am going to teach you lesson number 3, that is the elephant's nose. Okay? Now, children, this lesson is a story about an elephant. You know what else is said? In this story, it is told to us that earlier elephants did not have long noses, they had short noses. Okay, but something happened and their noses became long. So in the story you will get to know what happened with the elephants and how their noses became long. Okay, so you have three characters in this story. First one is the elephant. The name of the elephant is Jumbo. What is the name of the elephant, children? Jumbo. Okay, the next character which we have is crocodile, and the name of the crocodile is Coco. What is the name of the crocodile? Coco. Say Coco. The next character which we have is snakebird. Snakebird is a bird and the name of the snakebird is Skippy. What is the name of the snakebird? Skippy. So here is a picture of the snakebird. You can have a look over here. This is a snakebird, okay? And the name of the snakebird is what, children? Skippy. What it is? Skippy. Now children, pay attention as I am explaining you the story of this lesson. Okay, so long ago, you know, elephants did not have long noses and crocodiles, they lived only in water. Where did they live? They lived only in water. And all the animals, they lived happily in their own houses. There was no disturbance, nothing, and all the animals were very happy in their own houses. But suddenly something very terrible happened. Now what is the meaning of terrible? Terrible means something very bad. What it is? Something very bad. Say terrible. Say terrible. Terrible means something very bad. Okay, so something very bad happened. It stopped raining for many days, and because it did not rain for many days, what happened? All the lakes and all the rivers dried up, and all the animals in the jungle, they became very thirsty. So this elephant, whose name is Jumbo, he also became very thirsty. And what happened? One day he reached to a river to drink water because he was very thirsty. Now, as he was about to drink water from the river, see, he is going to drink water, and now as he was about to drink water from the river, one voice came, and it was the voice of the crocodile. The crocodile became very angry and he shouted, "Go away from my home. This is my home. Why have you come here? Do not drink water from here. This is my home." So Jumbo became very surprised and he said, "Sorry, I am going to go back. I will not drink water." Now while going, Jumbo thought and he talked to himself. He said that I am going to come over here to drink water some other time when crocodile, that is Coco, he is asleep. Okay, that means when the crocodile is sleeping. So that time I am going to come to drink water. Now you know I told you about Skippy the snake bird. Now the Skippy the snake bird was hiding behind the branches of a tree and she was listening to them. Listening to whom? Listening to Coco and Jumbo. So the snake bird, that is Skippy, was listening to Coco and Jumbo. So she said to herself, she said that, oh, Coco refused to share. Let me teach him a lesson. So Snakebird thought of teaching Coco a lesson. Why she wanted to teach Coco a lesson? Because Coco refused to share, and that time the animals used to be very thirsty because there was no water. So everyone should help each other, yes or no? So but this crocodile was not helping Jumbo. This crocodile, that is Coco, was not letting Jumbo drink water when Jumbo was very thirsty. So the snake bird, that is Skippy, thought that Coco should learn to share, and she thought that I will do something and teach this Coco a lesson. Now, you know what Skippy did? Skippy flew down from the branch and she sat on Coco's nose. She sat on the nose and tickled the nose. How do you do tickling? Like this, like this. So, she tickled the nose with her feathers. So, because of this tickling, Coco sneezed. Achoo! How do you sneeze? You also sneeze like this now. How? Do it. Achoo! So in the same way, Coco also sneezed, and then he became very angry and he went and sat on the riverbed for 2 days without moving. What is the meaning of riverbed, children? Riverbed means the bottom of the river, that is deep inside the river. So this Coco was very angry and he went and sat on the riverbed for 2 days and he did not come out. He did not show any movement. He did not move because he was so angry. So what Skippy did? Skippy quickly went to Jumbo and she told Jumbo that Coco has gone to sleep and Coco is not going to come out. So you can go and you can drink water. Now Jumbo said to Skippy, "Oh, you are so kind. Thank you for helping me. I will go quickly and drink some water." So as this Jumbo was going to drink water, as he went to drink water, this Coco, he realized that someone has come to drink water. So he opened one eye, and when he opened the eye, he saw that Jumbo has come again to drink water. So he again became very, very angry. And then what he did? He said to him angrily, "I told you, this is my river. This is my home. Don't come here and drink water." So in this anger, he held the nose of Jumbo and he started pulling his nose. So Coco caught Jumbo's nose and started pulling it. Okay, so what happened? Jumbo begged. Jumbo said, "Please, please, please leave my nose. Please leave my nose." But Coco was very angry and he was not ready to leave Jumbo's nose. Then there was Skippy also present there. So Skippy saw what was happening. So she thought that I should go and I should help Jumbo, she said to herself. So she quickly reached there, and what she did? She covered Coco's eyes with her wings, and because of the covering of the eyes, Coco had to leave Jumbo's nose. And now, but by that time, the nose of Jumbo became long, and From that time onwards, elephants started having what? Started having long noses. So, see, now the elephant's nose has become long because Coco pulled it, and it became so long that it started reaching their toes. So from that time onwards, the elephants started having long noses. And what are these noses called? They are called trunk. What they are called? Trunks. So this story tells us how elephants started having long noses. Okay, how the crocodile pulled the nose and how the nose of Jumbo became long. I hope children you have understood the lesson and you have enjoyed this lesson. Now we are going to do the reading of this lesson. Thank you. Lesson 3, The Elephant's Nose. Okay, so let us start with the reading. Now children, there are two questions given over here. Do you know what an elephant's nose is called? So do you know what an elephant's nose is called, children? Yes, I told you while doing the explanation. It is called trunk. Yes, an elephant's nose is called trunk. Now the next question is, what can the elephant do with its nose? Okay, can you tell me what an elephant can do with its nose? Yes? The elephant's nose is used for breathing, smelling, touching, grasping, and producing sounds. So it is used for various purposes like for breathing, for smelling, for touching, and for producing sound, for grasping also. Okay, now let's do reading of this lesson. Long ago, elephants did not have long noses, and crocodiles lived only in water. All the animals lived happily. But something terrible happened. It did not rain for many days. Water began to dry up in lakes and rivers. All the animals of the jungle were thirsty. One day, Jumbo the elephant went to the river to drink some water. Just as he was about to drink, Coco the crocodile shouted, "Go away! Don't drink my water! This is my home! Go away!" Jumbo was surprised. He said, "Sorry, I did not know this river is yours." He went away. "I will come back when he is asleep," Jumbo said to himself. Skippy, the snake bird, was hiding behind the branches of a tree and listening. "Oh, Coco refused to share. Let me teach him a lesson," she said. Now you can turn to the next page. Skippy flew down from the branch and sat on Coco's nose. She tickled his nose with her feathers. Coco sneezed. Achoo! In the meantime, Coco was very angry. He sat on the riverbed for 2 days without moving. Skippy went to Jumbo and said, "Coco has gone to sleep. Now you can go and drink water." "Oh, you are so kind. I will go right now," Jumbo said. So Jumbo went down to the river to drink. Just then, Coco opened one eye. And who did he see? Jumbo! Coco came to him at once. You are here again? I told you not to touch my water, he said angrily. Then he caught Jumbo's nose and began to pull. Please, please, leave my nose, begged Jumbo. But Coco did not listen. Suddenly, Skippy saw what was going on. Oh, I must help Jumbo, she said to herself and flew towards them. Skippy covered Coco's eyes with her wings. Coco was shocked and he let go of Jumbo's nose. But by then, poor Jumbo's nose was already very long. It almost touched his toes. From that time, elephants have long noses. They are called trunks. So, we are finished with the reading of this lesson, children. I hope you are also reading along with me and you have enjoyed listening to this story. Thank you.